We're gonna discuss this.
Wild. Okay, well,
You
we
are about to be
now
slammed.
live.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. You guys
Good.
heard it here first. John threatening me.
Yeah, I didn't threaten anybody. Welcome everybody. It's
Gosh.
New Guitar Thursday. We just had a heated discussion.
Threatening my reputation.
Hinckley just attacked me about how
Oh
2013 my Minion socks are. You all, Minions are relevant. I don't know if you know, but there was a recent movie of the Minions, still as popular now as they ever were. I will have you know.
Why are you still watching?
I didn't know that.
Why am I not?
Why are you still watching
Are
cartoons?
you trying to act like you're not watching? Anyway,
Ooh,
today
somebody
Dawson-
mic this dude up.
Dawson is on the camera, and it's
Dawson
probably
got
his last
promoted.
day here, everybody. So
Probably his
make sure
last
to
day,
say bye to Dawson, and then Hinckley is watching the camera
Oh, and
today.
everybody is saying hi to me.
They are,
Look,
and
I have more people
the
on my
fact
side,
that you
I bet.
attacked me for my 2013-ness.
Yeah, it's very
That's
2013.
ridiculous.
Cool
No.
sucks,
The Minions-
John, is what Otto says, so maybe I'm wrong. All right.
They're still Minions movies are
Hello,
the best.
Hal. Welcome
Yeah,
in.
welcome everybody.
Welcome, everybody. I am back, kind of. I have no idea what I sound like
Jeez.
through here. It probably sounds crazy.
It's not that bad. You don't really
not too
sound.
bad.
You're a little bit clogged up, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, it was worse yesterday.
Hinckley's a
worse
little under the
yesterday,
weather.
guys.
She's not feeling the best.
Under
but
the weather, guys. Winfield got me sick.
Am I right?
I mean, that's Winfield. Am I right? Yeah. I'm gonna blame it fully on that. I mean, it's just a petri dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It
the
just
room next door is
happens.
a petri dish.
I
We
know,
got sick
exactly.
people from multiple places. Jonas,
Yeah,
Jonas has the day
apparently
off
was
today.
also sick. Steve Martin got sick too, so it
yes,
wasn't
he
just
did.
Winfield. It was
No,
IBMA also.
It's everywhere.
Yeah,
it's the
all right.
sicknesses.
Nonetheless, I am here, guys, and I'm doing it.
We're doing
I'm
New Guitar
okay, but I am
Thursday,
back today,
where
and
we're
going
gonna
to
talk
quite
about
a bit better than yesterday.
Guitars and banjos and
Oh, yeah.
mandolins. I got a few things to show you, including one that just arrived today. I yanked it out of the box, and I took a quick look at it and played it for a second. It's going to be fantastic, like they all have been. So
Exciting, cool
there's
stuff
some
to
stuff
show off,
on the
yes.
wall here I want to talk about. There's stuff that just came in cases, so it's going to be New Guitar Thursday. And also, we're going to answer as many questions as we possibly can. I do have to run to the other side of town tonight and pick up a order that if I don't pick it up by 6 o'clock tonight, they're going to cancel it and keep my money. So that's what they told me. People, man, they just have no respect for me. Anyway, hopefully you all have lots of good questions. Hey,
Yep,
did you guys
leave
know
those
that
in
we
right
are
now.
working on a subscription drive to 75,000 subscribers? I bet you did. And when we hit it, we're going to have $3,500 worth of a prize package.
John, what in the world could they win?
They can win a special edition guitar. It's going to be it officially will be titled an E20D MRTCLSH, which is a large sound hole guitar, very similar, in fact, exactly similar to our TAS 58957 guitars that were only limited to 35. We'll have one of those that's going
Lots
to be
of
given away.
acronyms. That means it's really cool.
It is super cool.
No, it
we're going
is
to
actually
have
a very special
$1,000
guitar.
worth of extras that we also just love. Things that we just think are some of the best products in the shop.
So it's a whole package of accessories and that guitar, and it can all be yours if you help us get to 75,000 subscribers.
Do it.
And we make it there, and then if you comment, and then if you win, then it can be yours.
Yep.
So a little bit
Speaking
of
of
steps
which,
there, but
Make
We're
sure
on our
to hit
way.
the like and subscribe. Just hit like even just for this one if you've already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button and then also send it to your cousin and their cousin May May and
your cousin's cousin.
Granny Evelyn and whoever.
Your fourth cousin once removed or whatever. Yeah, everybody that you got.
And I know a bunch of y'all. The old people, they come over to your house, they get on your computer, they sign into their YouTube accounts, and then they forget that they signed in. You still have access to it, and you know you do. You check it, you do it all the time. So use their accounts
You know
to
where
sign
there's
in.
normally a lot of people using computers, like a library. or a university.
And they leave them
local to
signed in.
you?
It's like
sometimes they leave them signed in. Sometimes you can just start bothering all those people. Hey,
It's
will you
like going
subscribe real
to
quick?
it's like going to hotels and
Hey, open up a
Airbnbs.
new tab for me real
Do you know
quick.
how many
Yeah.
hotels and Airbnbs I've gone into now that have smart TVs and somebody left themselves signed in to their Netflix?
I did
into
not know
their,
that, actually.
People are doing
That's
it
wild.
all the time now. So you go to a hotel
Wild.
and they got a Netflix on that TV. You should check it. It's probably still signed in from the last person that was in that
Now I know.
room.
All right, so what I'm going to do right now is I am going to go through
Do it.
all this real quick. First off, let's say hi to everybody. Hal, welcome in. Let's see.
Hi, Al.
Bob28, howdy. Lily Cat said, ordered my D18 through TAS.
Sweet!
That's
The
so
D18s
nice.
are fantastic.
Vince, welcome. Rocky, welcome in here. Clint, thank you for joining us. Let's see. Hal said, hi, Dawson. Good luck with whatever you're doing. We don't even know what he's doing.
We don't know.
either,
He
yeah.
doesn't know what he's doing.
Jim, welcome. Mr. Mexdorf, thank you for joining us. Let's see. Otto, thank you so much for being in here. Mike, thank you. And Mike had the first question I see here, by the way, guys. If I missed your question, then yes, please just put it in
Repost it.
again. There's a lot of questions that kind of go through and flow through. Real quick, hello, Jason Nye. Welcome.
Yep.
So his question was, do we have anything new from Loudon coming in?
Yes, actually, but the problem is most of the things that have been coming from Loudon are already spoken for or pre-ordered. So I got to get some stuff on the books for just standard models to come back into the shop. We've been moving some Loudon guitars quite a bit lately.
Heck yeah.
So if you're interested in any Loudon, let me know. They may have some things available. I had a guitar and then it's already
We can
sold.
always double check with any of our vendors, though, what they have available. Andy A, welcome in. Paniotis, welcome. From Greece, welcome. Mike,
From the movie Grease or the country?
the cool country.
Oh, I don't know.
Not
I was just wondering.
Dude, the country. I think it'll be awesome.
It's
to
John
see.
Travolta, ladies and gentlemen, is
John
on the
Travolta's
show
in
today.
here. No. Jake, welcome in. Peter, welcome. Thank you guys all for joining us
Please.
real quick
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
the live streams also from last week. A
Yep.
lot of these awesome folks were in there. Yeah, thank you guys. So let us know, of course, if you have any questions. So far, I'm not quite seeing too much in here as far as questions
Cool.
go. So let me know, but let's get into some cool new stuff.
There's
Now, you
some neat
opened up
stuff.
so much stuff on Tuesday.
I did.
But wait, guys.
So
there's more.
there is more. There's stuff that came into the shop that I want to cover. A couple pieces that we filmed with today that I want to recover, as well as something that just came in. But something that I didn't get to talk about and I found out about that it came in when we were at IBMA is this banjo right here. This
Dawson,
banjo
don't be afraid.
is in
some
right here,
close-ups.
gold plated. Why? Because it's the 50th anniversary Deering banjo.
I actually do need to fix something that I just realized. It's because it's not in autofocus.
Oh!
Yay. All right. I just noticed.
So here's the deal. This is gorgeous. Look at this color, by the way.
Wow.
Flame. There's only 10, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Hinckley. I think there's only 10 of them being made. Do you
I don't
remember
quite
on
remember.
this?
What is it?
This is the 50th anniversary. I know we covered this at NAMM,
Oh, gosh.
and I want to say it's one of 10. Yeah, 3 of 10. This is number 3
Number 3.
out of 10 that are being built worldwide. So
did
they're only
not
making
remember.
10 of this model. And it is a 50th anniversary based off of the Calico. No, it isn't, actually. This is a totally different inlay pattern. I was going to say it's a Calico, but it's not. Maple banjo, gold-plated parts, a really neat gold plating. It's not like the color of most gold plating that I have seen. This was played by only like 2 people at IBMA, and both of them told me it was fantastic. I honestly haven't even got to do it. Yellow pearl in set, and like I said, this was number 3 out of 10. So yes, number 3 out of 10, special edition. This is the 50th year of Deering banjos, and they wanted to commemorate it by making a 50th anniversary. Special color, special plating, no engraving, just the gold-plated parts. Unique look. I love the yellow pearl, all this stuff. We did actually get to talk about this banjo. They showed the number 1, which was at NAMM, and then we got number 3. That's a pretty low number right there. So, and I know there's, I think, if I remember right, Jamie told me, I think 4, if not 5 of them are going to Europe and Japan. and foreign countries. So I think there's
All
only
around.
5 of them staying in the U.S. So
Shouldn't Mr. Chapman have that?
shouldn't I? I should have a lot of
I'm
things.
talking about Bill, probably.
Oh,
Silly.
probably. That
Hi,
Mr.
Kathy.
Chapman.
Welcome in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Next, Don is asking, John, have you played a rubber bridge guitar?
I have. I gotta say, I'm. All right, at risk of doing it, this is what I do. You guys know it. I will say what I think. I think it's a fad that's going to die extremely fast. Is it unique? Is it special? Yes, but so is people who put dead strings on their guitars and they go, that makes a great sound.
The puka shell necklace, if you will.
Yeah, it is.
No.
It's very trendy. I think it was gimmicky.
The minion socks.
I don't. I will bet you in 15 years the Minion socks. That's so rude. I love my Minion socks. Y'all, please give me some love for the Minion socks and tell Hinckley that the Minions are great. And by the way, I do
they
still
are.
watch cartoons, and there's nothing wrong with that. Disney movies are some of the best masterpieces ever. I
We're
can tell you
representing a
that
Universal
from
Studios movie, but
from
whatever.
2 people here that still watch anime.
I still watch a lot of cartoons,
And they're going to
actually.
sit there and tell me about watching cartoons.
No,
That's
I
hilarious.
do watch a lot of cartoons. No, just
Anyways,
kidding.
I'm gonna get off
I'm
of
sorry, Otto, you're right. Leave the minions alone. I should leave the minions alone. So sorry. It was low-hanging fruit
Fruit,
there,
it
but I
was
had to.
so low. I love these guys.
Sorry.
I know
so
I'm giving
you
them
just
grief,
have
but
that. That's just your opinion.
yes,
on
it is.
Yeah.
No, it's not my opinion. It's knowledge. Everybody knows it's fact. Minions are good. Anime,
No, I
not
was
so much.
talking about the rubber bridge
Oh, the
thing.
rubber bridge.
Gosh.
All right. 50th
Go
anniversary
ahead and end the
banjo.
stream already,
Check it
guys.
out. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, that is beautiful though. In all seriousness.
All right.
That's beautiful.
Yesterday, we did something fun. I pulled down 2 guitars, and I have to tell you, knocked everybody on their butts. The first one started with this. We got a bunch of our guitars back in stock. No, but started with this one. Here it is. E10D. We have one special one in here right now.
Reorganized.
Yeah. Did you not notice
I
this?
didn't know that.
So the room, now we put
I've
Eastman's
barely
on this
been
wall.
here, to be fair.
Yeah, you have only.
Hey, we recorded some really cool videos today. I hope you guys are excited for those to come out. We finally got back on our recording schedule. Get excited.
So we got an E6D and an E10D. I just grabbed this off the wall yesterday just to play before I started teaching lessons. And this may be one of the best E10s I've seen in quite a long time. Heads up, it is serial number, it looks like ends in 451. Everybody, Jonas, Corey was in here last night. I had 2 students. Mike White was in here last night. He thinks it's going to be here when he comes back from vacation.
He said, John, please don't scratch my new E10D. That's funny. He's on vacation. Where are you at, Mike?
He's going to be on vacation. He's leaving next week.
Oh, yeah?
He's like, when I come back, if it's still here, I'm going to buy it. I'm like, dude. It's fantastic. It's probably one of the best, and it looks good too. The mahogany looks great on it. It's got some figure going on here, and it just sounds
it's
fantastic. So E10 came in. We got a bunch. We got E1 Deluxe we played
concur.
today. Sounded great. The E6D sounded great.
Somebody did say earlier, hey, I haven't had an Eastman shipment in a while. We did actually get quite the Eastman shipment right before we went to festivals.
It did.
Thus, we did not unbox them like how we kind of normally do, unfortunately.
It had to do with us
It was just
getting
kind of
them
like
in
how
and
it
just
was.
getting them out. We got back from Chicago for the Fretboard Summit. We're just trying to get everything organized, and they literally landed, I think, Thursday.
Yeah.
Before we left. So we were
Yeah.
just trying to allocate them out. Some of them didn't even get played or unboxed. Because by
or
the time,
photographed, yeah.
we had just grabbed the things that we needed for the events that we knew we were going to take, and everything else stayed here. So these are all my discoveries. We got in a great E40. This one
Yeah, let's
also
show that
sounds
off.
great.
Real quick, also, if you guys go to the new arrivals page on our website, all the photos have been updated. Everything that you see here is available. A bunch of really cool new stuff is becoming available, and all the stuff that you saw on Tuesday will soon be available there as well. Just depends on when the vendors get us our, spec sheets and whatnot.
E40D. This one doesn't have a pick guard on it, which was a big surprise for all of us in here. I don't even think there's one in the case, so I can get you a pick guard.
Why? Just because.
sometimes we get surprised with
Missed
weird
that,
things that
yeah.
just show up. It will J-run. So that should be a new segment. Will it J-run? It'll
Yeah,
J-run.
you're so
Yeah,
good at
that's
ideas.
so great.
Elle, thank you
That's
for joining us.
awesome.
Welcome, welcome. I have a feeling I haven't talked to you in a while. Kathy,
There's-
don't do that. She says that she's gonna threaten with thumbs downs if we don't give Bill Chapman the
Give him?
banjo.
Yeah. My
he
dad's
likes
got.
his
My
banjos.
dad has so many banjos that he doesn't. He actually has my banjo. Or had it for a while.
Otto is asking, John, do you give free lessons?
We're going to be doing.
Kind of.
I have lessons that I do. I've got 5 students, I think, that have stayed on it with me. I kind of quit lessons, as did me and Jeremy. Right now, the only people we don't have a lesson department here anymore, but we do have. Bill is still teaching. My dad, Bill, still teaching banjo. He does that 3 days a week. Jeremy's taking a very small amount of students on 1 day a week. I also have been doing 1 day, kind of scaled back to just that. And these are students that have been with me for years and years. So I didn't want to cancel them, but I couldn't handle more than just the 1 day. But that said, Jeremy has been starting to do the lessons that are free on the YouTube channel. Be checking those out for mandolin. And we have already talked about, I'm going to start building some lesson programs and things that, essentials for guitar that I think need to be done. I've got some really cool stuff. So we're going to start filming some of those, get those ready for you guys. And you stick with the channel. Again, this is why it pays off to subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, you won't know about it. But we will have more guitar content, more banjo content for lessons, individual lessons. And we're going to be using some celebrities that are giving you lessons that are well worth it. I mean, we've got Wyatt Ellis lessons on there right now. There's some really
in
neat
the
ones.
works,
Yep.
yes.
So
Couple of, I see all of the comments, by the way, and we will get to even more in just a moment. Did
I got to
wanna
show
get
you
to
this.
that one?
So I played both of these on Tuesday, but we worked with both of these guitars today and filmed with them. These are 2 of the most fantastic adds to our store and to the Bourgeois lineup.
Question.
Go for it.
Do you have a J chord?
A J chord.
Tossing it in there.
Not yet. I need
Oh, wait,
one
you
though.
got something going on here.
Uh-oh.
The gimbal locked for some reason. And
Oh
you
no.
did.
Oh no.
I don't know what you did. It's
unlocked
silly
now.
goofy. Yeah, it is. Hey, keep in mind if you double tap this, that button, that's what you did. Okay, well, either way, if you double tap it, it'll center it. Okay, get in there. Close-ups. Sorry, guys, he's in training.
This is a fabulous guitar. So I challenged and talked to Dana, and we're going to have a video about both of these guitars coming soon, but I have a feeling they're going to sell way before the video comes out. And it is a new thing that Dana just started. It started out of a conversation that I had with James Whitkus, who is the master luthier at Bourgeois Guitars. Said, Dana's toying with the idea of working with a T-bar neck. And I said, all right, let's do this. So he's like, what would you do? And so we built these 2 guitars. This is the first one. And this mostly gets there. The second one I'm going to show you gets all the way there, which is vintage specs with modern technology and build quality. And you're going to say, yeah, but aren't the vintage guitars build quality? They're great quality guitars, don't get me wrong. But the expectations of modern day guitars, especially Bourgeois guitars, are above anybody else. And I include anybody. Collings, the detail is absolutely there. So with this guitar, this has a T-bar for its truss rod. It has fabric bracing for the sides and back. It is voiced a little bit different in the bracing. It has age tone, or what they call age tone, also means torrefied braces. Slot through saddle, nitrocellulose lacquer finish, all animal hot hide glue construction, but it just sounds amazing. Neck feels great. Now this one has some of the Bourgeois modern features that the next one I'm going to show you does not have. It has the bound fretboard. It has a compound radius fretboard. What else did we do a little bit different on the next one? I'll show it to you here in a second. But the sinker mahogany on this is exquisite. And if you're talking and go to any boutique guitar company's website, sinker's getting hard and nobody has this level of sinker. So that's a standard mahogany neck, but the sinker back and sides, flame and character, the sides are gorgeous all the way through to the upper shoulder. I can't say enough. And then I discovered while we were looking at it today, zirconia side bindings on this. So it's subtle. You really have to look for it, but there's some extra character to the binding on this.
So subtle.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, when you're holding it, it's there. But the tone. This guitar is absolutely incredible. I mean it, so.
All right, a couple of questions.
Move on.
First, what's
Yep.
the price on the E40? How much was that
E40,
E40?
I want to say those are
Let's
like
go look at it.
$32.99 right now. Is that right?
1 second, John.
All right, I'll buckle this case while Corey's going to find it for
Actually, if
me.
you don't mind, would you
It was right there, Corey.
move over
right
to
there.
the next request? So Charles is asking, can you give us a listen to the Shoppe model again?
Oh, that's next door.
Oh.
That's that, the super limited piece.
So maybe if I
Okay.
can get somebody to get it.
If
from
we
next
get
door.
somebody that's watching next door could bring it.
Yeah.
The E40s are $29.99.99.
Don Curtis is asking if you could play his J185 that's on consignment.
It is in the hallway. Let me grab that one too. Yeah.
All right.
Sure enough.
Why not?
Did you get you a new guitar? Congratulations. He got the buckskin Dreadnought certified. Just going out here. Going to leave very soon.
No, you're doing good. You can just wait. Pan. Look.
Now this is Don, who follows us a lot. His guitar. This is one of, if I remember right, Don told me this is one of his first high-end guitar purchases. He's a Bedell fan as of right now. It's got extra drywall dust from the case does right now from our renovations that are going on. But this is a J185, smaller bodied jumbo from Gibson. I see your old address in here. I did not know you from Arvada. I don't know if you know this, but the music store I learned most everything I know about guitars was in Arvada. It still is to this day. Cool guitar. This one has the Aura Pro system built into it. Remind us how old this guitar is, Don. My guess is 90s, mid to late 90s with the Aura in it. That's what I would guess. So.
Ryan is asking, can I request John to play a J-Run on the guitar I order when I order through the website? I think that there is a special comment section, so yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Probably
we can make that happen.
Oh yeah. I warn you that he probably already has.
Hey, there's a good chance.
Guitars with a J-Run.
It's an add-on now.
In charge, yeah.
Do you want your guitar J-Run?
J-Run or not, yeah.
All right, I'm going to show you guys my new. This is, to me, my favorite bourgeois
Don says he lived in
guitar.
Arvada for 35 years, originally from Mississippi, I believe, but his wife was a Colorado native.
I did not know. I'm a Colorado native. I don't know if Don knows that. I was born there, lived there till I was 18. So, this guitar is special. And Hinkley knows we've been filming with it all day today.
If I could real quick, though,
Yes.
that Gibson was a 2012.
12. So I was way off.
2012 vintage.
I thought it was older than that. I played this all day today. I just love it. The more I play it, the more I love it. So this goes to what we talked about on that Sinker Mahogany Dread, another level above it. This one will have your 16-inch radius all the way through, no compound, 1.75" width, so not the 23/32, more vintage. It has, their standard bridge width is the pre-war style, so it is the 5/16, 2 and 5/16. Fantastic, but this is built like a pre-war, a 1931-ish OM 28. Banjo tuners, except now again with the Ricard 10-to-1s, these work well, they sound great. T-bar, fabric braced, the nitrocellulose lacquer on this is gorgeous. It looks like anybody's urethane mirror polished finish. You would not know, but you can hear it. Again, voiced right, slot frets, the details such as slotted through frets. Normally Dana binds the fretboard so you don't see the tangs, but we wanted to make it more accurate, so we did, and that's what happened here. It does have the Dana Bourgeois neck joint, which is his thing about making these more serviceable, so when it does need a neck reset, it'll be great. Now this one's in Brazilian. Great quarter sawn. Again, we wanted to get that 1930s look and sound. So James helped me, and we talked about doing this guitar, and we found a set that does this. But here's what's crazy. It's a Brazilian rosewood guitar with all these appointments. We just looked at it. It's 16,449, something of that nature, just under 16,500 for a Brazilian rosewood guitar that's incredible.
John, can you please discuss the neck shape of that bad boy right
So
there?
this has the Dana Bourgeois neck shape, but here's what's cool about it. By the way, it also has the vintage volute, so the more elongated, thicker looking volute. Peghead also has the logo on the back instead of the front. But Dana, when he came out with his neck shape, based it off of his favorite, and I want to say it was a 36 D18, I forget what it was, except more standard taper, but that shape is there. It's a light V. It's going to be the same one that they use on all their guitars, but this one's going to have the 16-inch standard radius and an 1.75" width. It feels fantastic. Like I said, I've been playing this all day today. It's the guitar that I'm just like, here's the deal. I love when I go, here's the deal, guys. I can play this guitar as a flat picking powerhouse guitar. And I can give it all I want, and it gives it back to me. But then when we did the demos today, and I was just, you know, it's still even, everything feels good. I truly believe this is probably the best all-around guitar I've played in a while. The sustain's there, the punch is there. It's pretty darn impressive.
All right, couple more questions if you don't mind. So Ryan is asking, how do the tuners affect the sound of the string if it only really rings from nut to saddle?
Okay, everything is about energy transfer, and that's the reason why the T-bar makes a big difference. We're talking about mass here, okay? The mass of the T-bar changes the amount of sustain that's in here. You got a piece of wood. Obviously, it's not going to vibrate and sustain as well as a iron T-bar that is inside here, or in most cases, an aluminum channel that they use for a truss rod, and that's hollowed out. So that feels different. That's going to do energy. Again, this mass on this peg head is more weight, more material. It will also hold more sustain and give you an extra bit of character. And it does. It just plain and simply does. Plus, it's just cool. It's just cool.
It is cool. That answers the next question too. The banjo tuners are heavier, yeah.
Yes.
So they're going to be a little bit,
But
just
not,
a little bit. Not
honestly,
like
I don't
an
feel like
insane
it's
amount,
unbalanced. It feels, especially with the Brazilian rosewood, I'm not feeling any extra weight at all. In fact, from the center point of the neck, there's still more weight on the body end. So it's not like all of a sudden it gained all that. And again, these are light builds. These are the high-end boutique builds. So I don't feel it. It definitely does create a difference in there. Yeah, I'm knocked out by it, so.
love these. So that's John's favorite until the next favorite comes in. And then Peter said, then he picks up a Bedell. That's his new favorite.
I said this is my favorite OM, and it genuinely
yeah.
is. This is my favorite OM that I've played yet. It was probably the Bedells. That was my favorite. But there's so much more punch and drive to this particular guitar that I'm just knocked out with. I really mean it.
All right. As soon as you're done with that guitar, Mike has a good question that needs demonstrated. So can you discuss finger picks, how they're supposed to fit on your fingers, and what picks you would recommend for melodic finger picking?
Guitar, banjo, what are we talking about here?
I believe guitar. He'll probably clarify. Alaska picks, question mark, something different?
So Alaska picks are one that is kind of interesting. The Alaska pick was designed to be a replacement for fingernails. Okay, if you're using that, and they fit underneath your current fingernails, which I don't keep very long fingernails at all. I don't use my fingernails to play. I use the finger pads if I'm finger picking. But the idea was they have slits in them. You get it underneath your finger bed, and it feels more like the natural attack. You can manicure them, shape them. That's what the Alaska pick is designed to do. Most people that have finger picks will use them the opposite direction of that. It means you will put it on the pads of your finger and run it like that. They make plastic versions of these. The Alaska picks are different. They're designed to be a replacement for your fingernails. These are not. So I bent mine. I like that kind of heavy shape. This is my banjo picks. I will use them for guitar. And again, if you're talking about melodies and you're wanting something that kind of stands out, especially in the Atkins style, adding the metal finger picks is an option. If you want something a little quieter and more, subdued, you might want to go to finger pads. The Travis style picking, a lot of them will just use a thumb pick and standard fingers without any finger picks on them to create that because you want that extra volume. It all depends on what you like. So try different ones, see what you like. This is a standard finger pick type set.
Is there any brand that you recommend?
I like the Pro Picks a lot. These right here are actually the Pro Picks. They're a heritage set. I love these a lot for metal ones. Blue Chip for the thumb pick. It's been my favorite so far. But the heritage is based off of Earl Scruggs' actual picks that he owned. So they tried to match that.
He's asking what finger pads are.
Just the actual pads of your finger, the skin, the soft flesh. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So there you go.
And then Alex is pointing out he is here for the mandolins.
I'm not talking about mandolins today because we talked about a ton of them yesterday. The Lewandowski. Finally learned how to spell it. Lewandowski. That's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Jeremy just played that today. Seriously, guys, if you want to get on the ground floor of a builder who I think is going to be a mover and shaker in the next 5 years, that's one. That mandolin sounds great. It's a little bit odd shaped, but it sounds fantastic. The right click sounds great. All of those are next door. I don't have them access to them here today.
Lewis's should be here pretty soon. So
the
get
Lewis's
excited
have
about
arrived.
that.
They're also fantastic. Yep. That octave mandolin, I don't know if it sold yesterday or not. There was a guy who said he was coming back for it. I don't know if he did or not.
I haven't gotten to
that
see, honestly, a ton because I was like...
The octave is fantastic as well. So those will be hitting the website very soon, hopefully before the weekend.
What else do you have to show us,
All right,
John?
Last thing that just came in today, another one of these, again, came in the heavily aged toner. I guess it was still in build.
Real quick, the Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
They are, is that a cedar mountain mandolins as
it
well?
Is.
Yes.
Yes.
Some of the same brand as that.
Mm-hmm. So this just came in, another 1940 in disc. Now this was still in build. Ends up what happened was there was a mistake in the product line, and the guy who's spraying finishes saw that there is a light toner on the 1940s. He just saw toner and went for the big boy dark toner. So there's why. There's a couple of them still in build. They will go back to their standards afterwards. I know some people love it, but it's my design, and I wanted it that way. So.
Well, if you love it, then here is a chance to get it. Hi, David. All right.
We had 3 of these right before IBMA. We had a used one and 2 new ones. They're all gone, every last one. So this just came in today.
is available currently.
It is available. Well, it hasn't been into the system
Not on
yet.
the website, but
we can sell
yes,
it.
it
This
is
one's going to be
available.
it. So this is serial number ends in 004, 5004. Still signed by Tom Bedell. 1940 inch and 3/4.
There's that Bedell.
These will knock down trees, I'm telling you.
Don is also pointing out the case difference, but that did get sorted out. Actually, they did give us the right case. That was again just another miscommunication.
It was.
Or
It was.
mistake on somebody's part. I don't know who, but either
This
way,
has
it's
to do with the
fixed.
new guys coming in, the new owners. They kind of put a pause on all Bedell guitars, and then the demand from all of you guys got so big that they put them back into production because they're trying to work on getting their stuff there, and thus the pause caused some communication errors in how they were done. They're still done fantastic, but the specs got confused and they switched to this. But the ones that we sold will have the correct case.
Yeah.
This one has the correct case. And if you like the heavily aged toner, then grab them while you can, because they're going to go back. And it is not going to be an option as far as I know. I talked to Angela. This was a thing that they just did a few of. So there you go.
What's the net width on that one?
This one's an inch and 3/4.
All right.
I'm still waiting on 11/16. They should be here by the end of October. I know one, if not two of them, are waiting on inch and 11/16, where the 3/4 are in stock right now. We ordered 3 to 1 in 3/4, but seems like everybody was wanting the 11/16. So
Not related to this guitar, but we have this question yet again. Do you carry callings? We do not.
we sure don't. And not because I don't want to. It's just they have made a conscious decision to. I'm pretty sure we won't be carrying Collins. As of recently, they kind of made a call to me, and I don't think we will be a Collins. I am bummed about it, but their decision. I guess they figured they just don't fit in our store. I don't know what they figured, but yeah. So Collins not here. Unless they somehow change their mind, but I got a phone call, said they opened somebody else. So that's kind of an interesting transition. I'm bummed about it, but it's what it is. So.
Elle is asking, what about Bedell special orders, John? Any update? Cough, cough.
Yours is still getting done. It is absolutely in production. I talked to Angela 2 weeks ago, and yeah, it's on its way, and they're just getting it going. So we're hoping to see that in November for you. I think is what it's slated for.
Awesome.
yeah.
That's super exciting. I'm excited to see that whenever it gets in here. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm going to give a final call for questions. So, may the questions please roll in, ask away, and we'll answer away. But I'm wanting to wrap it up a little bit so that I can
Me too.
go home and get even more rest because I'm still not feeling 100%, guys.
That's mighty 2012 of you to go home and not. I don't know what.
What are you even saying right now?
I don't know.
You
I
should've
just
said
wanted to
20
go back
you
at
should have
you.
said 2020. Oh, how 2020 of you to be sick. But it's a pandemic or something again. What are you doing?
What'd you do? Like take Tylenol
What
as
you
a kid or
doing?
something like that? What's the
that's
matter
crazy.
with you?
Home base said, "Oh, my bad," but don't worry, it's not your bad about asking that question. We get that question all the time,
We
and
do.
it's perfectly fine. It's just what it is.
Yeah, some of these companies are a little tough to deal with.
What is the most amusing instrument in the shop?
Amusing.
The
What does that mean?
kazoos. They're pretty funny. We've got some slide whistles.
Yeah,
Nah,
those are
we
fun.
sold all the slide whistles at Winfield. Yeah, sorry.
You probably did.
Let's see. What is the one behind your right elbow? So that's
The
a
Maton.
Maton. Which one exactly?
maybe that
There's a
one.
couple there. Or
It could be the McPherson carbon fiber.
Wumpy old man. Let me know. Which one are you? Which one are you mentioning? Are you gonna play this Pele Eastman or no?
It's next door. It's not here.
Okay.
I
I
can't
don't
play
think
it.
that we have enough people to get it this time, but we'll definitely play it on another stream. The bottom one is what
One
he was
of it
asking.
only.
Which
Okay.
Maiden?
Maiden. It is the, this should be the, one of the Master's Choice ones. Which model is this particular one? This is Master Built Classic.
Elle, I
Here.
will certainly have John play that on the Wednesday show whenever it comes in. I've been liking the Maidens. Those are nice.
These are fantastic, and they're
Nice.
even better plugged in. The new Master Builts are fantastic. We sold a couple of them now, and yeah, they're definitely worth checking out.
All right, let's see. I do need tea with lemon and honey. Thank you, Elle. I do need that. You're
By
not
the way,
wrong.
I just got a phone
Yeah,
call
that
from
too.
our good buddy Jerry.
I tried one with ginger yesterday, and it was
Did
way
you?
too spicy. Sorry.
There you
Just
go.
wanted to put that out there.
Jerry Lambert, who was the former VP or production, I don't know what his official title
Some
was,
title.
with Two Old Hippies. He did Bedell and Breed Love. As a parting present for him when he retired, they gave him a 1940. And out of nowhere, it's funny that this should have happened while we got another one just came in. He sent me a message. He says, I want to thank you for spearheading this guitar because it's one of my favorite guitars I've ever owned. He owns a lot of vintage guitars, there's a lot of that, but he says, it's the only guitar I've played since it's arrived. And I thought that was pretty awesome. So I just got off the phone with
That's super
Jerry,
nice.
and he's super excited about his guitar. Even though he's not there anymore, he still loves
That's so nice.
his 1940.
All right, couple more questions. This one I'm definitely going to bring up. Patrick, you are not right. He says the Master Built hangs right where it's going to get banged by the doorknob.
Guess what?
Guess what? Oh, yeah.
Not looking, but I'll do it all day long.
Really
I work
smart.
hard
We have little
to make
stoppers.
sure that it will not get hit.
Oh, yeah. We thought that one through.
You know who was funny about that? When Austin came to work here, he's like, "You're just gonna get hit," and I said,
Nah.
"Gotta have
got
faith,
it.
buddy.
All right.
You
so
gotta do some. You gotta do some George Michael, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Got to have faith, faith, faith." He started
He starts snapping.
Dawson snapping at me. I don't know.
I wanna mic
Hey,
up
I'm not your
Dawson for
puppy
these.
dog, dude.
All right, same when you pull it off the rack. Well, we just close the door whenever we pull it off the rack.
Even still,
It's kind of close, but I mean,
I can even set it here. Look at this. It ain't gonna get hit.
to be completely fair, normally it's people in the shop asking, "Hey,
Yeah.
can I see this?" And then a trusted sales associate will pull it off.
I'm not trying to
so
make
yeah.
funny. I apologize.
No,
I'm
yeah.
just being goofy right now.
You're very goofy.
I am.
Seth is asking, do you still have the Rosewood Bluegrass Bell? What are your thoughts on it?
I do.
What
It
do
has
you
not
like?
made it
What do you
through.
don't like? He wants your opinions.
I think it's a great guitar. It's a little bit too bolsterous for me right now in my playing. I think we all go, and I hope this doesn't come off as some sort of like cut it down. It is not that at all. I think as players, we all go through this maturity of what we guide through. And I don't care what instruments, mandolins, guitars, banjos. We tend to go for these big, bolsterous, boomy, crazy kind of instruments. And as we kind of learn more and get the intricacies, we start to look for the details and all that kind of stuff. I think that's a fantastic guitar. Jonas loves it because it is so bold. It does have some really good articulation, but it's just so big and thick sounding. And so for me, it's a little bit too much. But if you're one of those players that needs that big, giant jam session kind of guitar, I think it's fantastic for that. It's a brushed looking finish, East Indian rosewood. I think it's great. It is one of the nicer Gallaghers that we've had in here in a while. It's probably, that's why Jonas said he thinks it's the best Gallagher we've ever had in the shop. So again, it just depends on what you're looking for. I'm not trying to, I hope that doesn't come off as me being like, I don't think it's a good guitar. I think it's a great guitar. I'm getting very fussy in my age these days with the amount of guitars I got, and then the little things are what are making the differences for me. And for me right now, I need things that that are very uncommon, that set it apart. And again, that's why instruments can go from the the $2,700 for a standard D18 or $2,899 somewhere like that, to a D18 style like that Sinker mahogany, or the 1940 at $5,300. It's the little things, it's the details. And I think that's where I'm looking for those kind of things.
Hey, you wanted your thoughts?
Yeah.
You shared very good thoughts. Thank you. To answer that first one, yes, we do still have it. I don't know if we said that.
It is a great guitar. It really is.
Alex is asking, how is the new room coming along? Thank you for asking that. I think that Jeremy will be working on it.
The
We're
plan
gonna
is
try and get it
this
as
week,
soon as
tomorrow, next
possible.
week. We're still getting on that. We had to, and obviously with the stuff going on, it got on a pause. It hasn't been updated since we left. So we're going to get back onto it, and yeah, it'll be better.
Elle is saying, hey, she's going to request some George Michael, so you better get learning next Wednesday. Mark, thank you very much for the kind words, and thank you everybody that said that they want me to feel better. That's super nice. I feel silly
I personally
right now.
don't want her to feel better.
I know, John, that
I
you are
want her
preying
to
on my
suffer
downfall.
because
That's
she
fine.
attacked my socks.
No, I didn't.
That's why. She attacked my socks. She deserves at least 2 extra days of sickness.
Wow, that's crazy. You
No,
guys
it's not
heard it here
crazy.
first.
You should learn your lesson and don't attack my socks anymore.
You want to show them off for the people?
I will. Hey, by the way,
Yeah, go ahead, show 'em
with,
off again.
with my blue suede
Thanks,
shoes, did you catch that? A little
Ooh.
nice going on. Got my minion eyes. Look at, that's good style right there. Anyway,
Well, the reason
Enough.
I'm going to leave it off on this, Mike says, hey, the reason we watch is because we like to get the real answer. So thank you, John.
well, I appreciate
John
that.
gives the real answer.
I try.
So,
And like I said, I don't
no,
want.
you do, actually.
I don't ever want these buildings. When we talk about this, these are all fantastic guitars. There's hardly a bad guitar being made. It is rare that you will hear me say, "This is bad," because it isn't. You got cat socks. Don't you even go at me.
I
You've
just
got
realized I
cat
had- I have
socks.
cat socks on.
Oh my
yeah.
God! How old woman of you.
I know, probably. It's fine. I don't care.
No, and again, that's a tough one too. It's not that I wouldn't tell you if it's a bag. I will tell you my opinion on it. If I find it's not something I would do.
No, you're
But there's
great.
something great about just about every guitar that's being made right now.
It's true. It's hard to find a bad guitar. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's on my side. They are kind of ugly, John. I just went blind, is what somebody else said, and then I don't blame you. I'd attack those socks too. Thank you.
No, that's cool.
Oh my gosh, that's so
My
funny.
kids bought me those socks. I can't believe
I'm
you would
sorry.
attack those kids.
I'm so sorry.
They're just-
It's
they're
the
just
children,
young
really.
children. They wanted to do something great for their dad.
Why
And
would you
they're
be
like,
so mean, guys?
I don't know if that was great. They bought your minion socks.
I think it's great.
That's
I think
so
it's
funny.
fantastic.
They're actually
I
great
love
socks.
my
I'm
children.
sorry.
I can't believe you guys hate my children. This is awful. The
You
two
have a
of
good
you
sense of humor, John. That's
hate
another
my
comment that
children.
just came in. Oh my god. Love that. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to end it on one of these. Have you ever played a Kebmo 3.0 Gibson?
I have actually a long time
Okay.
ago. I don't know if it was a 3.0 though. I played Kebmo guitars. I want to say it was probably the second iteration of the Kebmo. I don't know if I played a 3.0, to be honest. But I've seen Kebmo in concert, which was killer. It's good stuff. Moving on.
John has style in shirts too. Oh yeah. Nice shirt.
Thank you.
All right.
You guys, it has been New Guitar Thursday. We've had a blast with you. There's so many guitars we could have talked about, mandolins, and I will get to the mandolins again. We brought home probably 12 mandolins. and
Actually,
some
if
of
you
them
don't
are
mind, real
great.
quick. Oh yeah, we did a whole bunch of cool stuff. I want to end it on this one. So Hal was asking LR Bag's Hi-Fi Duet or something else. He did ask that a little earlier.
Hi-Fi duet or something else.
Depends on your
what do you
goals
want to
and
get
what you're
done?
doing. Yeah.
The duet's great. Jonas loves his. I still think I would probably, if I was going that style, would probably lean on a K&K, but that's me. But the duet's fantastic. God, that's a hard call. If you need something with a battery, need more output than a K&K, definitely go with the duet. That's a no-brainer. I don't know if I love it more, though, than the K&K.
There's so many people asking still about the special Sapele. Do we want to play that real quick?
It's not here.
It's not over here. I
It's.
know.
Who
Corey,
wants-
do you want to
can you
get
go
the
grab it?
Sapele
All right,
or
we'll
just
go
wait?
grab it.
We'll wait 2 more
It is
seconds.
sitting in Emily's office against the wall.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Sorry, guys. This is a special guitar. It is super
Since
cool.
it's so special, I guess that's fine.
Hey, you're going to have to
allow it.
help with the camera. I looked at the camera last time. It was a little bit dark set. They can't see how figured it is this time. So
Well, we'll see.
let's see how we can make that one happen. Super special guitar.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
we're gonna make it
I'm
happen.
training him still.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
You'll love this guitar. It sounds fantastic and is one of a kind, not planning on. I've never seen Sapele. This looks like the greatest Sapele that we had on the Boucher. What was theirs? The 20th anniversary, maybe?
Yeah, they had a 20th anniversary
Sapele.
Spele one.
Yeah. I'd say this is that level of stuff. I think the price point is going to be the same as the E40, if I remember right. So it'll be that
Gotcha.
$29.99 kind of space because it is an E40 except all Sapele. Yeah, super cool.
All right, so we'll bring that over in like 2 seconds, and then
Yep.
we'll go over it. Okay, Lando Calrissian. I'm assuming that is
Love that
actually
name.
Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, it is Lando. Hey,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have bet on the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. If you wouldn't have bet, you wouldn't have lost it. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right. The question is, this is an interesting question that we get sometimes. How much better would a D18 Authentic be quality-wise than a D18 Standard? How much
another
diminishing returns come into the
It's a
equation
whole nother
in the
world.
price versus value?
The D18 Authentic is a whole nother world. We got the Authentic aged in here.
The question
It's
on first off, like
fantastic.
the question first off on the quality wise, I would say yes, it is quite
Bring it out.
literally that much better than a standard D18.
And I will go even further. The D18 Authentic aged is a whole nother level still. These
Yeah,
come.
you did a thing. Good job, Joe.
Good job.
He said that was some clean camera work. No, you
All right.
did it.
You did
I
say
did
Jonas.
Sorry, I get Jonas and Dawson mixed up. The twins. I'm so sorry.
Before I get to that
I get
one,
them mixed
this
up.
is the D18 Authentic aged. If you're wanting that Martin classic vintage tone, this is it. And that is different than the D18. There's nothing wrong with the D18. It's a great guitar, but this is a whole nother level. It goes through a whole different set of luthiers. It's just a whole different kind of guitar. You put this out and you will fool a lot of guitar players to thinking that this is the real deal.
So the question then was diminishing returns. How's that come into play versus a standard D18? I mean,
It doesn't. These are worth every penny. Corey
Yeah.
has a standard D18 Authentic. The D18 is great, right? You would agree. It's one of the best, to me, standard models out there. It's the classic. But when you jump up to the Authentic, it's a whole nother beast. You're stepping up into a whole nother
That's what you were
level.
talking about with the T-bar earlier. You're talking about the hide glue. All these little things add up to be something big.
for those that can't hear the Corey, he's putting in there also. You're talking about the T-bar, the hide glue, the time
shape-
that it all takes.
The shape of the
shaping.
bridge.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like this is a much thinner wings. It
it's
sounds
slot
different.
through, isn't it?
Yep.
All that takes more time, and it's worth it.
Yeah.
All right.
And it just sounds different.
Let's get into this last guitar, then let's call it a day.
All right.
How about that, guys? I'm going to answer just a couple more questions I saw here.
I hope you're able to see the Sapele
1
and
million
how
percent.
it is crazy.
Oh, yeah, they could easily see that.
But it goes in the neck. This is what I think is the most impressive. I've never seen anybody use this level of Sapele in the neck.
Great job, Dawson.
Look at that. Sides look just as good. The top looks just as good. There is like these fibers that are going inside it. So you have this curl, but you have these like cross-grained fibers, and it almost looks like hair. It's very interesting. And then the pearl work is great. Again, all one color. It's one of the things that I always talk about Eastman doing when they do the 40 series is unifying the color. In this case, we got the silver and a little bit of purple color to it. So you're not seeing a lot of the blues and the reds and the, those these kind of keep everything in a unified color on this one. And I really do enjoy that from Eastman on this. I do not know what the scale length is on this. I know this is in that luthier series, and it's officially listed as an OM, so they might be using the 25.5-inch scale,
I
or
would
it could be
assume
the
they're
short.
just doing their normal scale, right?
It could be, but this
so.
is in that time period when they started working on the touchstones, so it could be an OM scale, a true OM scale, and it feels that way to me. So my guess is that it is an OM scale.
Yeah.
But this is the beginning of the luthier series. This was a prototype built for when they did the one that we now see that is a little bit different in the OM cutaway with a spruce top.
Do
But
you know the cost yet?
this one I'm assuming is going to be right at the same price as the E40s. It is an E40.
So
if
it's
I
gonna
remember
be
right,
up
it's like
there.
$29.99, I think. That's my
But,
guess.
To be fair, we do not know 100% sure, so please do not take that as 100% fact. Whenever we do know, you guys will know.
I'm almost certain it's at that $3,000 price range. I may have it. You know what? Let me see if I have that information.
All right, I'm going to end on another
While
question
you're doing it, go
here.
for it.
Do we have any update on the professional series special guitar that we're doing, the LSH one?
Those will hopefully be done in November.
So November
start
still
delivering.
is all that we have, okay?
Yeah,
Yep.
that hopefully start then. One, but they haven't told me what the price. I thought I was. All I got was photos of it, and I'm here to tell you the photos did not do it justice.
It's tough. It's tough to notice all
Yeah.
that.
So I do not have a price on this. I thought I did, but I do not as of right now. So.
Yeah, it doesn't have the abalone around the sides of the neck on the front there, but other than
No,
that,
yeah.
very similar to the 40s.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's a beautiful guitar. I don't know. Yeah, some of the 40s do, some of them don't. I've seen some that have not. But it sounds great. Like it's a surprisingly great sounding mahogany, all mahogany type guitar, but just gorgeous. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
just stunning. Even the folks at Eastman, when they found this guitar, came in, they said, I can't believe how gorgeous this is and why we didn't continue to build it. But it must have been just not having enough wood for it. If I were to make the guess, in fact, they call this, the model officially lists as a MLOM. So that is master luthier instead of just luthier. And I'm guessing that's due to a whole nother level. They end up bailing on the project. They were going to do a master level build and using these type of woods. Didn't end up happening, but they built a few of them, different guitars. And this is one of the guitars, one of a kind, one of one. There will not be, as far as I know, ever another one built
Can
like
anybody
it.
buy that yet, or do they have to wait?
If I find the price on it, you can put your name on it. Again, I'm not. You can put your name on it now. We got, like I said, I'm gonna expect it right around the $3,000 price. I
right.
do have the price somewhere. I just don't know where it is and off the top of my head. But yes, if somebody wants to lay claim to it, expect within a couple $100, one way or the other. That's where it will be priced at. And
Is
I'm
it
not.
heavy?
It's Eastman standard. It's not the super light builds like the Bourgeois and the Bedell, but it's standard weight of Eastman guitars.
All right.
Martin.
On that note, we will leave off. Thank you guys so much
Sounds
for
good.
joining us for New Guitar Thursday. I hope you're excited for some fun videos coming out. We have a couple cool ones this weekend. This weekend's podcast is also going to be a fun one. It's
What
gonna
are we
be
doing?
Jens.
Oh,
A nice conversation with Jens. So that was actually a really, really awesome conversation
It was
that you guys
fun.
had. You guys need to do a part 2 with him pretty soon.
yeah, we'll do that. Sounds
yeah.
like a good plan.
All right.
All right, guys. Hopefully you had fun. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Help us out. Help us help you and become
Help
a
us
better
help
channel
you. Yes.
for you guys as we continue to grow and try to be a better acoustic shop. That's what we're doing. And I guess we don't have to fire Dawson after all.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's
Glad
good.
that worked
right?
out.
Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
See you guys. And